Good morning, class 4. Wish you have given your exam, enjoyed it. Now, from today, we were starting our new chapter for the second UT. So, our first chapter will be fraction. What does fraction means? Fraction means a part of a whole. Whole means total. Whole means total. For example, if this is a cake and you have to divide it. For instance, a friend of you have came to your house and you have to give something. You are eating a cake or rather I can start with biscuit. This friend came, you have to give half of the biscuit, so you are breaking it. So this portion is that you are giving. So this is whole and this is half. This is whole and this is half. So half means part of it, half means part of it. So this portion, half portion is known as fraction. For example, here is a piece of paper. If I fold it into two, and this is one part, this is one part. So half, 1 by 2, so 2 parts. Again, if I fold this paper, again 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. If I open it and I tell you to mark two portions of it. So this one is one portion and this one is the other portion. So 1 by 2. If I tell you to mark 3 portions like this, so 1, 2, 3, 4, the answer will be 3 by 4 because I have divided it into 4, so that we will write at the down, and the portions we colored we will write at the top, that is 3. So the number which we are writing down is known as denominator. That is known as denominator. That means into how many parts a piece is being divided. And the number which we are putting tick mark is 3. That is called numerator. That is called numerator. So that will be 3 by 4. Now, here you see there is a piece of square paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First 4 lines were cut and then it has been divided into 2 halves. So there are 8 boxes. So I will write for that at denominator 8. And how many parts are painted? 3. So I will write 3. So it will be 3 by 8. Because I am finding the shaded area. I am finding the shaded area. So that will be numerator. And this will be denominator. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So putting a dash, I write 8. That is denominator. How many parts painted? 5. So 5 is numerator. Okay. Here 1 by 2 because 2 parts and 1 part is painted. So this is denominator and this is numerator. I think I have been able to make you understand a bit. Okay. This is an example which I have made you understand. Now let's do the sum. It is written in words as 3 sevenths. 3 sevenths. Matlab means 7 part is being divided and 3 part is being given. 4 ninths means 4 by 9. 13 tenths means 13 by 10. Now let's do the sums. Here you have been told that are these fractions equivalent? Write yes or no. How to find equivalent? What is equivalent? A fraction which expresses the value of the same part of the whole but have different names are called equivalent, like 1 by 3. 2 by 6, this 3 is being divided into 2 parts, so 2 by 6. If again I divide into 3 parts, 3 by 9. So if I move this line, it will be 1 by 3 only. So this one is same as this one. So same all represents, since all represents the same part, so 1 by 3, 2 by 6, 3 by 9 are equivalent fraction. Okay, here 3 by 5, 6 by 10, 5 by 9 by 15, 12 by 20. See, all are equivalent. 3 by 5. If I multiply 3 with 2, 2, 6 and 5 with 10, 3, 9, 15, 4, 12, 20. So this is known as equivalent. How do we find an equivalent sum? For finding equivalent, we have to, if it is told that you have to find 4 equivalents of half, then we will multiply 1 by 2. First with 2, then with 3, then with 4. So the numbers, if we multiply with 2, we get 2 by 4. If we multiply with 3, we get 3 by 6. If we multiply with 4, we will get 4 by 8. So these are all equivalent fractions. Now we will do the sums. Let's do and understand. The question was 5 by 10 equivalent to 1 by 2? Yes. How? As 5 by 10, if we cut 5 by 10 as a fraction, 5 with 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. The answer will be 1 by 2. So it is equivalent to 1 by 2. That's why we will write yes. That's why we will write yes. So here 5 by 10, 1 by 2, yes. 15 by 20, 3 by 5, yes, because 15, 3 5s are, 4 3s are, 5s are. So here both, if we multiply, if we divide with 5, 3s are, it is no. Why? Because both we cannot, for finding equivalent, we have to cut both with the same number. So if I cut it with 5, I will get 4 and 3s, but it is written 3 by 5, so it is not an equivalent. Here 2 by 3, yes, it is equivalent, because if I multiply 2 4s are 8, 4 3s are 12, yes. Next 3 by 5, is it equivalent to 9 by 15? Yes, because if I multiply it with 3, I will get 9 and 15, and if I cut it with 3, I will get 3 and I will get 5. So yes, it is equivalent. 5 by 6, 5 2s are 10, 6 3s are 18, so it is not equivalent. 3 by 4, no, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. It is not the same number that we are multiplying this denominator and numerator. So it is, for finding equivalent, we have to multiply both the numbers with the same number. If we are multiplying with two different numbers, then it is not equivalent. 3 by 4, no, because 5 is not multiple of 3 and 4 is 2. So this is not equivalent. 5 by 8, yes, because if I multiply with 2, as I told, we have to multiply with the same number, or we have to cut with the same number. So here it will be 10 by 16. Here 5, 2. With 2 if I cut, 5, 2, 8. So yes, it is equivalent. 18 by 21, 18. 6, 3 sir. So if I cut it with 3, I get 6 and 3, 7. So yes, it is equivalent. Next sum is, circle the equivalent fraction for the following. Now for 1 by 2, we have to find among this which is the equivalent fraction. As 1 by 2, if I multiply both up and down with 2, I will get 3 and 4. So this is equivalent. This is equivalent. This is not. So 1 and 3 is equivalent. How? Let me show you. Okay, 6 by 12 is also, sorry. Here 1 by 2. 2 by 4, if I cut, I get 1 by 2. 5 by 8, I cannot cut. 6 by 12, if I cut, I get 1 by 2. 8 by 9 by 10 is not equivalent. Again 3 by 2 is equivalent. How? 1 by 2. I am cutting both with 2. 1 and 2. Here I am cutting both with 6. 1 and 2. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 3. I am cutting both with 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. So this is equivalent to 1 by 2. Because if I am multiplying with 2, I get 2 by 4. If I multiply with 6, I will get 6 by 12. And if I multiply with 3, I will get 3 by 6. So 2 4, 6 12 and 8 6 are equivalents. Next, 3 by 2, 4 by 6, 8 by 12, 10 by 5. Because if I multiply both with 2, I get 4 by 6. I get multiply with 4, I get 8 by 12. And if I multiply with 5, I get 10 by 15. 3 by 4 also. If I multiply with 4, I will 12 and 16. With 3, 9 by 12. With 5, this 15 by 20. With 2, 6 by 8. So these are all equivalent. Okay. One more C is left. 1 by 4. 2 and 8 is equivalent. Multiply with 2, 2 by 8. Multiply with 3, 3 by 12. Multiply with 5, 5 by 20. So these three are equivalent. These are not equivalent. Okay. Here it is written 3 4/5 equivalent fraction of 3 by 5. Fourth equivalent fraction. That means we have to multiply with 4. It will be 8 by 20. Simple. Fifth equivalent with 5. 45 by 50. Third equivalent into 3. 24 by 33. Second equivalent into 2. 4 by 34. This is easy. See.